my first jobs were in the orchards. So I grew up working in the cherry orchards in the summer. It was a great motivation to go to college. That is probably where I really fell in love with agriculture. Not just the processes, but the people. And that's what really promoted me to want to be in the ag industry as a career. Before I went to college, I went off and talked to a few leaders in the industry, and I asked them, if you were to do it again, what would you want to learn? Two just key, right-off, kind of offhand comments before they even thought about it was, I wish I knew the finance end more. They said it was something that they had to learn, and they say that it's something that's very, very valuable. So by knowing the financial aspect and knowing the balance sheet, and somebody hands you a P&L and you know exactly what you're looking at, he said being able to do that out of college is a huge step up. So the packing house is a unique spot because we really get to be the link between the field and the customer. So we immediately see the store demands, which are driven predominantly by customer demands, but we have a big obligation to our growers to get a good return to their dirt. And so in doing that, we really fight the middle of that road of just trying to please both people. And so there's a lot going on, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of change, and it's very fast-paced. That's what I really enjoy about it. So the most interesting changes going on, first and foremost, in my world, in the packing world, is food safety. So food safety is something that we have a lot of regulation and very little direction on. So we have to be very creative, we have to be very nimble when it comes to dealing with some of these problems and issues. For labor savings, one thing that we've really done, like I said, is adapted technology. So anytime a new pack style comes out, you can do everything by hand. You can pack pretty much everything by hand, but you're just throwing labor at it. And so what we've done is there have been investments made not only by our company, but many others in automated packaging equipment. So pouch bag machines. They now have machines that will orient apples in a tray, so you'll get all color side up or all the stems in one direction. Instead of having somebody slowly do that by hand, now it's all automated. So on the packaging end, there's things like that. There are also equipment and machines that will automatically stack and palletize cartons, as well as store them. So there's big leaps and bounds being made on that end of things. Technology-wise, for food safety, it's mostly line design. For example, we have a drying room here at this facility. So it's a large room that dries the apples after they get waxed, but it's a spot that we can walk in and clean, physically clean, instead of crawling in a small old dryer that you have confined space issues and many other things. So not necessarily are we changing the job, we're making it easier. The first thing I would say to a young grower is don't be afraid of the packing house. Definitely come in, watch your fruit run, ask questions. We're more than happy to share with you what we're doing. We'll share with you things that might make our job easier. The more information we have about your fruit, the more consistent your fruit is, the easier we can do our job.